Well, as we edge closer to the halfway stage of my final ever season with Exeter, let's just say the Premier League isn't really going to plan, but I don't think we were ever in with a chance of retaining the Premier League title, but we might. But let's just say Champions League is going very, very well. Hello, welcome to part 82 of City Till I Die. And coming up into today's episode, we've got our Premier League fixture against Man City and our sixth league phase game against Stuttgart. So, form since the last episode has been, I thought we had actually lost a few more games. We've actually only lost 4 games, and they were a 4-3 defeat to Arsenal, which wasn't the worst defeat. I mean, we could have potentially held on to the draw, but just didn't really go to plan. Lost 2-1 to Man United again. Pretty tough game, but we were 2-0 down against 1-0 defeat against West Ham. Marco Grujic got sent off in that game, but didn't really do anything to the result. We did just lose 2-1 to Tottenham, but as far as that goes, the form has been pretty alright. I mean, 4 defeats isn't too bad. A couple draws here and then. Champions League going pretty well. We did beat Legia 7-1. That's superb result again. Legia, they're not a difficult side. They're pretty easy to beat. We did get a 3-1 win over Monaco. A 3-1 win over Adana Demirspor, and that does. Let's see. Have a look at the league table. Then we are in second. We have secured the playoff spot, so we are going to be qualifying for the knockout rounds. If we can go far in the Champions League, like semi-final, final, I would happily take that in my final season in charge of Exeter. So that'd be very good. Obviously, if we can win it, that'd be absolutely superb. Judging by some of the teams, I mean, a lot of the teams in this league phase do look beatable. So you never know what can happen in this final season. So let's get straight into our first game of the episode against Man City. So the lineup will be Nuhu in goal, making his return from injury. Obviously, as you all know, he's been out for 3 months. That's basically why our form has been pretty inconsistent. Had he been in goal, we might be top of the league, but just we never known that if he hadn't got injured. So then we've got a back four of Patella, Mourinho, Alentejo and Gonzalez, Carr and Adan. So why? So Tornstrad, probably not Masala. Trevino is injured. Jurbic, not really good. Well, we'll play Adan in centre midfield role. What can go wrong? Then we've got Awajano on the right, Augusto in the middle, Shaw on the left, and Grujic up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and get a win. Man City are below us in the table, so you would think we should be able to beat them, or at least I think they're below us in the table. Where are they in the table? So they're 9th, we're 7th, so only 1 point between us. Obviously, if they get a win, they will go above us. We've dropped down to 9th. Crystal Palace have moved up into 7th. That's quite strange because Crystal Palace, not really a Europa League, well, not really a European team, but at the moment, at this current moment in time, they are pushing for a European spot, which seems very unlikely. Well, they might hold on to that position for the most of the season, but they might not. Come on, lads, let's try and get a goal. Sure, with the chance, it's just wide of the post. It could have been 1-0 to your boys in red and white, but so very close. If it was just a couple inches to the left, that is 1-0 all day long. I don't think the goalkeeper is actually getting anywhere near it. Can Man City make a defensive foul? I don't think they will, not yet. But they've still got the ball. Foden loses the ball in a very dangerous area. Shaw with the chance, but he does put it wide. Where is Foden playing? It looks like he's playing right back, but he is actually a right winger. Connor Bradley is playing right back, but obviously former Liverpool player. I'm not sure why he's made the move from Liverpool to Man City. Not the first player to do that. Obviously, Raheem Sterling made that move at least 10 years ago. So, obviously, obviously Raheem Sterling now at Chelsea, at Arsenal. Where else is he gonna go? Come on, lads. Not a bad, I mean, not a good first half, not a bad first half. Sort of in the middle. Man City really haven't been playing that well. Obviously, 3 shots, 1 on target. I think we're gonna get a goal, won't we? 2. Alan Taylor with the header, and he does put the ball into the back of the net to put us 1-0 up with over half the game left to play. Absolutely superb, and we do move back up into 7th place. I'm just saying, I don't know what the points difference is between us and Man United, who are top of the Premier League, but I'm fairly sure we're not going to catch them. But you never know, magical things can happen on this game. Are we 2-0 up here, or is it going to be disallowed due to offside? Will it count? Will it be given? Yes, it does. We are 2-0 up. Who even scored that goal? Was it Augusto? Was it a Wanchino? Who was it? A Wanchino with the cross, Augusto with the header. Puts it to the bottom left-hand corner. We are 2-0 up with 40 minutes left to play. Come on, lads. This is what we were looking for. Nuhu's return from injury. Hopefully, we do keep a clean sheet. That'd be absolutely very impressive if we can do that. Right, we're going to make a couple changes. Shaw is going to make way for Jan Albert. Is he, before I do get him on, is he fit to play? Yes, he is. So we will get him on for John Shaw. Botella off for, don't have a right back on the bench. I think Santiago's injured or suspended, one of them 2 options. I'm not sure which. I think we'll get on Aguilera because he can do a decent job out on the right hand side, and I think Augusto stays on. We're not getting him off because we don't have a centre attacker mid down on the bench. At least I don't think. At least I didn't see one, which we don't. That's quite alarming that we don't have an attacking midfielder on the bench. But I'm sure we'll make do. But Augusto is very shattered, so we should probably get him off. Trevino is not fit to play, so we'll get on Jurbic. And I think we'll just move Dan into the second centre attacking midfield role. And I think we'll also get off Alan Taylor for Jordan Day. Slight defensive change. Hopefully he won't concede any goals as we make that change, but we might do. But I shouldn't think. I very much doubt Man City are going to get back into this, but Cassidy has got the ball down the left-hand side for Man City. He goes into the box. He crosses it. It's a great... the first save was great from Nuhu, but Jamie Dudley does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1. Man City are just 1 goal behind. Felipe Gonzalez has got an injury. Furtado comes on. Aguilera moves out onto the left. I think Mourinho goes out into the right back role. Come on, lads. Let's just hold on to the win. I very much doubt we're going to get a second goal, but I just hope we've already got a second goal. I meant to say I don't think we're going to get a third, but if we can, that'd be absolutely ideal because Man City are just 1 goal away from making it 2-2 and back level. Come on, lads. Let's put the pressure on. Hopefully they can make a defensive howler, but it doesn't look like this. Foden has got the ball down the left-hand side, cuts inside. That's a great save from Charles New. Absolutely superb. He does put the ball out from corner. Emery takes it. Well done, Dan. Now we break. Come on, Yoki. Yeah, no, but it's offside. It's way offside. I mean, absolutely. Well, it's wasted time at the end of the day, so that's I'm all for that. 9 minutes at a time. Jeez, let's just don't do anything silly. Just don't have any more highlights. That'd be absolutely perfect. Thank you very much. And there we have it. There is the full-time whistle. We have beaten Man City just about 2-1, but a win's a win. It might not have been our best performance, but doesn't matter. We got the 3 points. That's all we needed today. Thank you very much. Absolute superb win. What did Man United do? If they had dropped points, that'd be absolutely superb. They've actually dropped a couple of points, so it's just a 11-point gap. Obviously, still quite a big gap, but I think it's doable. Obviously, we've got 23 games left of the season. If Man United can lose at least 5 of them and we win just most of them, if we win all our games, that'd be absolutely fine. Obviously, we still need to beat Man United when we next play them in the revenge fixture, but let's not worry about that for now. Let's hopefully carry on our Champions League winning streak with a win against Stuttgart. The lineup for our match against Stuttgart will be Nuhu in goal, a back for Bortella, Furtado, Alentejo, and Aglia. We've got Carmen Jurbic in the middle, then we've got Awangelo on the right, Augusto in the middle, Ian Albert on the left, then we've got Marco Grujic up front. Hopefully we can get back-to-back wins in this episode, and this will be our 6th Champions League win this season. We will have won all of our games at the moment in the league phase, and I think a win here should, obviously, depending on what the other results, if results go our way, we could potentially secure a spot in the round of 16 if we can get a win, and obviously other results going in our favour, but I don't think that's going to happen in today's episode. So even if we lose, I think we're probably just one win away from qualifying for the round of 16. Obviously, we've already qualified for a playoff spot, which is very good, which I don't think we're going to finish in any of them positions. I think we probably will end up finishing in the top 8. Is that Lamar Ritchie playing for Stuttgart, I hear? One of our former loanees, I believe, but it might not have been. It might be a different Ritchie, but I presume it is the same person. We'll see how his career is getting on. Is that Lamar Ritchie? Is it? It is Lamar Ritchie, valued at 111 million. I think I can safely say we sort of made this guy's career. Obviously, had him on loan in the first season in the Premier League. Obviously, gone on to bigger, better things. Obviously, Aston Villa. Now at Stuttgart, he's pretty much a first team starter at right mid. Obviously, we used him as a centre mid, I think as a Mazzala or a playmaker, but he's a pretty decent player, pretty nippy, pretty good player. Hopefully, he might come back to it. So you never know under a different manager, but let's see what the future has for him. But Augusto has got the ball here. Now we break down the left hand side. Come on, Albert. Shoot! Yes, Jan Albert is there for his 4th goal of the season. Absolutely superb bit of footwork from the young German, I think, or we might be Brazilian. Is he German? Yeah, German. Absolutely superb. Awangelo whips in the corner. Come on, lads. Grujic. Awangelo back in the box. That was a bit poor, but that was a good sided effort. We've still got the ball. Jurbic. Albert. Grujic puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0. I thought there was a slight question of offside, but I don't think there was any doubt of it. But we are 2-0 up with a couple minutes left to play until half time. As you can see, top of the league. Absolutely brilliant. Obviously, last season, finished top of the Europa League phase. Obviously got to the final, obviously lost in that final. I'd love to say, I absolutely love it if we got to the Champions League final, but obviously that depends on who we face in the next round in the Champions League. Obviously, it's going to get much difficult. Obviously, the league phase is usually quite simple, then the knockouts do get a little bit more challenging, obviously, depending on who we face. Bortella has made it 3-0 to your boys in red and white. Absolutely superb. This is going it's going very well. I wasn't really expecting our Champions League run to go like this. I was expecting it to be a little bit more challenging, but we're Exeter City. We can pretty much beat anyone if we, obviously, on our day, we can beat pretty much anyone. Come on, make it 4-0. Grujic steps up for the penalty, puts it straight into the middle in the roof of the net. Absolutely fantastic. There's just no stopping that. That's just a broken finger waiting to happen if he got a finger onto that. Right, I think we are going to make a lot of changes. Jan Albert is going to make way for Joachim Nadan. Jurbic off for Jordan Day, and Aglia off for We'll get on to Mourinho and we'll move Alentejo out onto the left-hand side. I think that's probably good for now. Come on, lads. We've got half an hour left to play. I think the 3 points are probably wrapped up. I don't really see Stuttgart getting a goal, but they might. I very much doubt they're going to make a comeback, but they might just get a consolation goal. Alan Taylor has got the ball. What does he do with it? He plays the ball to a Dan. Day has got the ball. Come on, let's get the ball upfield. Carr, that's a very bad pass. That's really poor. Should put a little bit more power on it, and then hopefully the pass would have found a 1-0. Come on, Carr, make a decent pass this time. That's it's a short pass. We can't really go wrong with a simple short pass. Augusto, a 1-0 has the chance to shoot, does he? He does his absolute superb curling effort, and he does find the bottom left-hand corner. That's only his third goal of the season, but he's been playing really, really well this year. He's actually just been rumoured with a £97 million move. I can't remember who to, but definitely not a Premier League team. It's definitely I think a French team probably, or Italian. Now, Monchino does get his second goal off the game. We are 6-0 up with 20 minutes left to play. On Monchino, dare I say it, could potentially get a hat-trick. He's not really done much this game, but he's got 2 goals. He could there's a chance if he's in the right positions, he could potentially get a third goal. He's got the ball now. Does he have a shot? He doesn't. Tried to find Day, but just didn't get to the ball in time. Alentejo, Dan crosses it. Oh, that was close. And Alentejo loses the ball. That's a bit poor. I guess he is getting tired, but we don't really have a left back we can bring on for him. And Dan does fire the ball into the back of the net. That's not an own goal. What? No. We've got to take a look at this replay again, because that's not an own goal. Absolute ridiculous. Okay, fair enough, yeah. It did take a wicked deflection. From that angle, yeah, you could definitely see how it got given as a no goal. But from this angle, could not see it at all. Come on, lads, we've got 10 minutes left to play. The win is most definitely wrapped up, but physically, it's just impossible to score 7 goals in 5 minutes. That's like a goal every minute, which definitely not possible. But I very much doubt the game is going to behave really weirdly now, which I hope not. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and get an 8th goal. Can we get 8? Grujic puts the ball into the back of the net, but I do suspect he is offside. However, the line didn't raise his flag, but let's see what VAR says about it. Goal has been awarded. We are 8-0 up against Stuttgart. I thought Stuttgart were going to be a little bit more challenging, considering they are pushing for a round of 16 spot, which very surprises me. I don't know what their run has been like till this game, but all I can say is Stuttgart, not a good side at all. Not a good side at all. So, what a win. Are we through to the round of 16? Let's just take a look at the league, see what the points gap is. So, it's a 6-point gap between us and AC Milan, who are 9th. We are it's just one win, and we are through to the round of 16. Don't have to go through the hideous playoffs. That'd be absolutely superb if we can avoid them, which we will, and it's very likely that we are. So I think in the next episode, I think in the middle, I don't know when the FA Cup third round is there. Hasn't been very nice to me. So we've got Arsenal, obviously. I'm not too fussed about the FA Cup this year. I'm more focused on trying to do well in the Champions League. I think that's probably got to be our priority. We had the fun in the Premier League last year by winning it. I think the priority is definitely trying to win the Champions League. So I will come back for our final Champions League games of the league phase. Will be against Juventus and Nice. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.